challenge, I will write a function using the C programming language to determine if a given hand of a poker cards form a full house. What's mean full house in poker? Full house is a combination of cards in a hand. This hand in poker means a group of 5 cards. We have 5 cards. This is the card in the cards. We have 13 cards. First of all, number 1 is the As. This is the As. 2 to 10 is the numbers. Number 11 is the J. 12 is the Queen. And 13 is the King. In poker, each person have 5 cards. We can have, for example, 3 cards in the hands are the same rank. For example, I can have 4, 4, 4, or for example, 6, 6, 6. 3 cards in one hand, and we can have a pair of cards, like for example 8 and 8, Queen and the Queen, etc. In this exercise, I will use this example. This is a hand of poker. We have 5 cards. 3 cards has the number 1 or the As, and 2 cards have the number 2. The result should be 1 or 0. 1, it's mean the hand is a full house. It's mean I have the number 1 is for the hand of full house. It's mean when I have 3 cards of the same number and 2 cards of the same number. And the number 0, if I have a hand is not full house, for example, I have 1, 1, 2, 4, 6, for example. I have 2 cards of the same number, but the other card is not the same number. This is the difference between the full hand, the full house, and it's not a full house. Now let's see how to solve this question. First of all, I need to declare a new function, full house. Full house. In this function, I have an array of 5 elements, because in a full house we have 5 cards. Second step, I need to count. To count the card, I need to declare another array. It's count 14. Why 14? Because I have cards from 1 to 13. Sorry, here it's 14. Okay, now second step, I need to put a for loop. For loop with an integer I. It starts from 0 to 5, because I have 5 cards in a house of poker. And the increment. Second step, I need to declare the 3 cards. We have 3 cards is equal to 0, and I need to see if from this 5 cards I have 3 cards in the same number and 2 cards in the same number. Here I need to declare the 3 cards and the pair. And finally, I need to put the main function. The main function, and I need to run my code to show if my card is a full house or is not a full house. Like here in this example, the result is this card is a full house because he input for me number 1. Let's go now to write the code and to see the result. C code start with hashtag include studio.h. IO, it's mean input output stream, because input I need to give a data for this program. Output, the computer will display this data on the screen. Now let's start with to declare the function integer full house. I don't need to put space here. Integer hand 5. This integer hand 5, it's an array that have 5 elements because the house of poker have 5 cards. Now integer, I need to open the braces and to put integer count 14 is equal to 0. It's mean an array to count the numbers between 1 to 13. Now guys, let's declare the 3 card and the pair to check if this 5 element have a 3 card of the same number or 2 cards of the same number, like this example here. This example, we have 3 cards of number 1 and 2 cards for number 2. Okay, it's an integer 3 cards is equal to 0, and the pair also is equal to 0. Now let's start with the for loop. For integer I is equal to 0, sorry, I is equal to 1 because the card starts from 1, the us, to 13. I is less than or equal to 13, and I plus plus. Now if the count I is equal to 3, it's mean if I have a 3 card have the same number, it's mean 3 cards equal to 1. Here that's mean he need to check if we have 3 cards of the same number, he output for me number 1. If here I have 2, I don't have a 3 card of the same number, he put for me 0, not 1. Let's continue here. Now if else, if the count I is equal to 2, it's mean I have a pair cards of the same number, pair equal to 1. Like here also I have a 2 cards of the same number. Finally return the value. Return 3 cards and pair. Now guys, let's go to the main function. In the main function, I need to declare the array. I need to give an element of this array, and I need to see if this is a full house or not. Integer main. Integer, this array, hand5 is equal to, I need to give this elements of the array 1 to 1 to 1. It's 1 to 1 to 1. Now let's check if this array is a full house or not using the if else full house hand printf I else printf 0. Sorry, here 1. It's mean if this is a full house of poker, he want to print me 1. If it's not a full house, he print for me 0. And finally, return 0. Okay guys, now before I run our code, this code, I need to put here, first here, I need to put a for loop for integer I is equal to 0, I is less than 5, and I plus plus. And count hand I plus plus. I need to put this for loop to count the 5 cards. This for loop is to count all the cards, but here is for the 5 card for the house of poker. Now guys, let's run this code to see the result, to see if this is a house of poker or not. He give me an output 1, it's mean this is a full house of poker. If he give me here 0, it's mean this is not a full house of it's not a full house.